So, hey guys, Chauzu here. It's time for another GCZ challenge, and this time I'm taking on Doffy 2 for the first time, and we're doing a free-to-play subs shooter team. The captains are Capone Crew and Beckman and Rue. So yeah, I'm using this Arena Queen for the first time, and it has the free-to-play Yak support. So Yak applies Death Down, and Queen has a huge Death Down conditional attack boost of 2.25 times. And I'm actually going to save this for the last stage to get a huge damage increase. I don't think I do enough damage otherwise. I'm also using this NL, who is a PvP free-to-play, and he reduces paralysis by 1 turn, which is essential. And his special does a chain boost, which will be helpful on 2 different stages. And I guess those are the 2 most noteworthy units. And yeah, this team actually turned out to be pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, if I may say so myself. I'd say that Doffy 2 is harder than Revo 2 for this challenge, because Revo 2 has more options. You can go a more stally route. With Doffy 2, that's not as easy. Not saying it's impossible, but it's a lot harder to take the slow approach. But yeah, not much happening in the beginning here. This is a poison soccer team, by the way. I usually avoid it, but for a challenge like this, there's not much you can do. But yeah, take 1 turn off stall here. One thing to remember about Capone Crew is that the beige form has less damage output. Like Beige himself does more damage, but the rest of the crew does less damage. So for the most part, I try to stick to the Psy form, which has a higher captain ability. So yeah. We want to get Katakuri ready again for the stage 8, where you need the damage reduction removal. We need to stall 2 turns to make that happen, and I plan those turns carefully. You will think that I will stall against the Caesar stage next, but I actually don't. I could have probably done that, but I think what I ended up doing is more interesting. So, but yeah, Capone Crew is great for this challenge. Can remove the special bind and give a full ward of block orb, change a full ward of block orbs. He also locks them, and we're going to keep this lock for a long time, which means hitting mostly breaks, but that actually works out pretty well. So yeah, I'm going to stall 1 turn against Pika here. The thing with Pika is that if you leave Pika at close to max HP, he will kill you. But if you just chip him a little bit, that's actually fine. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I use NL just to get some extra damage. I hit 2 perfects with captains to make use of Beckman and Rue, whose captain ability to remove defensive effects on perfect if you have Barrier Pen. And this was enough chip for Pika to not kill me. So with that turn of stall, I can use Beckman and Lucky Rue now. And now I can get the kill. Very easy. So we're moving on. We still have the orbs perfectly locked, so we can ignore the orb manip here. And we still have the orb boost and chain boundary from Beckman and Lucky Rue. Yeah, can't get treble below half, or he will screw us over, to say the least. But yeah, we're good in this case. To reduce orb RNG, I should not have hit with Beckman Lucky Rue here. Basically, if Beckman and Rue get a tandem orb here, we're screwed. So I got lucky. So I didn't really need to hit with him, but whatever, it worked out. And yeah, the category is ready again. Get the chain lock. And yeah, at this point I figure we don't really need the perfect slogs anymore. Let's get as much damage as possible. And yeah, I'm going to stall a bit so that I can use Ace and the Beckman and Rue special final stage. And the CD just works out actually, so that's nice. And yeah, even if I switch captains, I think this will have worked out. I couldn't have stalled more on this stage, but I can stall one more turn on the next stage, so... another consequence of swapping captains would have been that Capone crew will have been slot binded, but I'm confident that wouldn't really matter. But yeah, time to get the kill here. Easy. And yeah, on this stage, I can actually afford to use Capone Crew's special, since Ace also doesn't attack boosts, and we're doing so much damage anyway, so the extra attack boost from Capone Crew doesn't really matter. No need to save these perfect locks, they are getting removed final stage anyway. And both Queen and Ace changed the block orbs, I think, so yeah, the block orbs aren't scary here. But yeah, we're actually getting a tons of buffs here. Pretty impressive for a free-to-play shooter team, I say, to get all of these buffs. So we have the self-proccing death down conditional here, 2.25 times death down conditional. The Ace does the attack boost 1.75 times, only for Queen and Ace, but that's fine. And all chain boost plus 0.8, I think. And then orb boost and chain boundary from Lucky-Roo and Ben Beckman. No color affinity, but it's hard to fit color affinity when you need to rely on supports. Not that many free-to-play supports to give color affinity. But yeah, that's the game. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.